I don't have my tripod stand today. I forgot it. So it's in the car and I wanted to share this with you. So you're going to deal with me walking around as I share this one. It's a question or about topic about setting personal records. And this is a big mistake I've made in the past. It's something that saved me, I don't know, so many aches and pains, missteps since learning it. Now the thing is, when you set a PR, jump a new height, you lift a new weight that you haven't lifted before, you run faster, it is so tempting to try and do more because you're excited. But what you've just done is a force output your body's never encountered. If you run a new speed, you've never produced that force before. If you jump a new height, you've never produced that force, lifted a new weight. And so that is a huge stimulus on your body in of itself. Now it kind of varies. Like if you lift a really heavy weight, the time under tension is obviously much longer than if you jump a new height. What's going to happen is you're going to be excited and you're going to want to then try and do that again and again and again. But what's happening is your body, your tissues have not been exposed to this new force output ability. And so now you're jumping your highest, you're running your fastest, and you're doing it maybe for even longer than you would do otherwise if you were not to have set a PR because you're excited. Who can fault you? It's pretty dope to set a new PR. But in that, you now are adding a massive load upon your body in terms of tissue demands. And so my rule has become, when I set a new PR or an athlete sets a new PR, we are done with that exercise, specifically a lift. If it's a jump or a sprint, specifically a jump in this case, I don't really time many sprints. If it's a jump, you'll get a couple more attempts, 1, 2, or 3 more, but that's about it. Because you might want to see if you can jump even higher, because your PR might not stop there. You actually might be getting warmed up even more. But the point is, you are going to a certain amount, a set amount, that's not going to be so much. How about this? It's not going to be overridden by your excitement of your success. Because a number of times on the last rep or one of the last reps, after doing many new best efforts in a row, like, oh, I jumped my highest, I'm going to keep jumping because it's awesome to do that, I've gotten beat up. Now, this is typically the case over a period of time too, because you might jump your best on Monday, you come in Tuesday and you're excited, you jump even higher, and now you're taking your training loads and you're adding them more and more on top of it, because now you're doing 5 extra minutes, and 5 extra minutes 5 times a week is 25 extra minutes. You're producing these higher force outputs. Just take a second and take a break, enjoy the personal records and the personal bests, but don't try and now overdo it. So listening to your body and not pushing through it, maybe even taking an off day the next day after. That's some advice that's helped me quite a bit, and it's going to try to apply with my athletes, especially with a barbell exercise, If we set a new PR lifting, we've never lifted that weight before, even though it might not be like an official PR in terms of the most weight they could possibly lift, but maybe it's the most weight, as I am choking on, by the way, the remnants of apparently a cheese stick I ate seconds ago. I might not make it on camera. I lose the battle to a string cheese that I ate like I'm 8 years old or something. Back to the topic is that if you were to lift a new weight, for example, my athletes today lifted 205 pounds for the first time on a trap bar. Awesome, very exciting. Could they have lifted more? Sure, they probably could have lifted 250. They really went all out. They never lifted 205 pounds before. Okay, so we'll do a couple more singles at it, because they probably could not for triples. Do a couple more singles at it, and then we're done. And that's all they had for the trap bar, because that alone is a new best. Because in the day, we're trying to just get better in the weight room. And sometimes we lose sight of getting better because we just want to do more and more. And more is not always better. Better is better. So that's my 2 cents. Hopefully you guys stuck around for the video as I walked around in circles. My arm's getting tired. We're going to end it there. So I appreciate you guys listening as always. Thank you. Hope you enjoy and take care.